So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel G-Man Aviation. And today's video we are going to be flying the A320 from Chicago Midway International to Minneapolis St. Paul. It'll be 41 minutes for the flight. Let's get into Midway. So here we are in at Midway. We're going to be I will get all of the services ready, and then we'll get ready for the startup. So here we are inside. So first we have to start the batteries. There we go, we got everything on. Here we are, here is Midway. And then first, I think just immediately to start out, let's just start the APU. So we want to turn on all the fuel pumps. And yes, I can start this plane. So turn on all the fuel pumps, and then APU master switch, and yeah, that should start up the APU. Let's see. We do have external power available, but I'm not going to use that right now just because we don't need it. We'll instead just use the APU. So it is almost there. We are going to turn on the beacon lights and the strobe lights. And we're waiting for this. Oh wait, no, we have to start. So the APU start on. We have to wait for that to become available. So that'll take a little bit to just start up. It should be any second now. You can hear it starting up. Yeah, there you go. So now it's available, so we're going to turn on APU bleed, and we should be ready to get all the services connected. So we'll see when everything's connected to the plane. So everything's connected here onto our A320 here. We have the jetway and the baggage. And the catering. So we're gonna wait for all those to end, and you can hear the APU is on. That's what is running. Then after that, we will be getting ready to start the engines. So yeah, let's wait until catering and baggage is done, and then we'll start the engines. Alrighty, so everything is disconnected here on the plane. You can see that jetway's going back, and all of the doors are now shut. So now we're gonna go for engine start. So we can come up here to the we are good up here, I believe. Just check to make sure everything's good. Yep, that is all done. So now we need to come down here and turn not the rudder trim. We want to turn this to ignition start and turn on engine 1. So now the ignition start mode is on, and engine 1 is on. So we should start getting some spinach in engine 1. Yep, you can see we have some spinach in the left engine. So yeah, we're gonna let that get fired up here, and then we'll be getting ready for pushback. So yeah, this is a 42 minute flight. We're here at Midway. Not that busy here. We have only 2 other planes, so we should be able to get to take off much quicker. So the first engine is almost fully up here. It's at 7, and then we'll start the second engine. So yeah, let's see when we are ready for pushback. So both engines are connected. We have clearance from air traffic control that we are going to runway 4 right. So now we're going to get pushback first. The most important thing before, maybe not most important, but we do need to turn off the APU. We'll turn off the starter and close that. Yep. And then turn off APU bleed, and everything else looks good. So we should be ready for pushback. Once we make sure to hear that the APU is good, we'll listen here. Yep, you can hear it. The APU is now off. And now we're getting pushback back now. So let's start the pushback.
Midway ground Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 requesting pushback.
Exit lights on.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 pushback request accepted.
So yeah, let's let the plane push back. We did do the control check. Everything does look good, as you can see. We are all good. So we will be going for. We just released the parking brake. We're gonna go to the left.
Midway ground Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Airbus Alpha
So
Sierra
we're now
X-ray tree
turning
20
left.
request has been transmitted to the operator.
We're gonna push back until we're at this line, and yeah, then we'll be pretty good. So both of our engines are started, taxi lights are on, so we should be ready just to get out of here. We're almost there. Once we get fully.
Midway ground Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 requesting the end of pushback.
Airbus Alpha Sierra
Perfect.
X-ray tree 20 request to end pushback received.
Alright. Parking brake is on, and we are clear to get out of here. Once the pushback tug does get back out of the way, we should be good to go. Alrighty, so we are good. Let me throttle up the engine here. We are good. We're gonna head over to runway 4. So yeah, let's so yeah, we're gonna taxi on over to runway 4. So we have been cleared for takeoff, so we are going to put the flaps down to
Midway Tower Southwest 127.613 miles southwest inbound ILS runway for right approach.
we are gonna put the flaps
Southwest
to
1276 Midway Tower. Altimeter 29er
we are
decimal
good.
9er, wind 0
So we're gonna turn on the landing light and accelerate up.
Right approach.
So we do have another plane coming in on,
ILS runway for right approach southwest 127.
there is another plane coming in on this runway, but we should be good because they are not in yet. So they're still on approach. So we're going to be pulling onto the runway right now. We should be good. We are cleared for takeoff, so we should be all ready. I'm going to pull all the way up to that, and we should be good for takeoff. So we'll do a rolling takeoff. So taxi light off, and landing light on, full power. There we go. We got full power in the A320. We are going. We are at 120 knots. At 160 knots, we rotate. 160 knots. Rotate. We are off. We are good. We are off into the sky. The positive rate of climb, gear is up. Landing light off. There we go. We have left Midway behind. We already are getting cleared for frequency change.
Midway Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray tree 20 frequency change.
We're going to put the flaps up. Flaps are now fully up. And we are going to start our first turn. I am using my joystick, of course, because the Airbus is a joystick plane, so we are doing good. We are going to request beat
Chicago
airspace.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 is type Airbus A320 in 4 miles northeast of
So there
Midway,
is the
4,800 feet.
airport. We have
Request
taken
clearance
off.
to transition Bravo airspace.
Doing pretty good. Still
Airbus
climbing.
Alpha Sierra X-ray 320
Our
Chicago
cruise
approach.
altitude, I believe, will be 30,000 feet. So that'll be what we'll strive for. So we've now almost fully turned. We're gonna turn to the correct heading.
Airbus 320, did you copy?
We have to respond to air traffic
Squawk
control.
4702 Airbus 320.
Airbus 320 radar contact 6 miles north of Midway, 8,500 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Maintain own navigation.
So we're cleared to maintain our own
The
navigation,
Bravo airspace.
and we
Airbus
should be
320.
good to keep on flying. There's Midway. We are pretty high over Midway, so we are doing pretty good.
Frequency change approved.
Once we meet with our heading, we'll turn back towards that, and we'll be back when we hit cruising altitude. So we'll see in a sec
Airbus
here.
320, did you hear my last transmission?
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Airbus 320.
So we are flying here. I'm gonna pull up a little more, keep our altitude. Do want to keep it, but we don't want to stall out. So we don't have to be that pitched up. Lower down the nose to continue to gain speed because we are a little slow right now. We are still at full power. Everything is good here. So we're going to turn to our heading here in a second. Once we pass over that purple line right there. So yeah, now we're going to turn back on over towards the lake. There we go, we're coming back this way. So we are back right here. We are on track towards Minneapolis. So we'll be right back once we get up to cruising altitude. We just passed O'Hare, so I will be starting the time lapse. So enjoy the time lapse, and we'll see when we get into Minneapolis. Alrighty, so here we are. We are cleared to land. We do have the flaps out. The airport is in that way. We're going to turn that way. We are almost here.
Cleared to land runway 30 left Airbus 320.
And we're going to put the flaps to 2 and keep on lowering down to keep turning. Gear is coming out. There we go. Gear is lowering now. Gear is down. Landing light is back on now. Good. Yep, we are coming in here. We do want to go down more though. We are a little high. We shouldn't be that bad. We are doing okay.
1,000.
Speed brakes are out, and that will help. Keep them up. Keep them up. We are good. Time to pull up.
400. 300. 200.
Mm.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oof. A little bit of a bounce. That wasn't the smoothest. Certainly wasn't the worst either.
Airbus 320 exit runway when able.
We're gonna exit right here.
Airbus 320 contact ground on 133.575.
Alrighty.
133.575 for Airbus 320.
We're taxiing to the gate. So 40 minutes later, we have arrived here in Minneapolis. So we are parked here. I'm going to turn on the APU before we turn off anything. Turn on the APU master and turn on APU start. Then we're gonna ask for the jetway. So once everyone's off the plane, well, after first, of course, you always have to turn off the seatbelt sign. We can turn off the master warning. The door is okay. We do have all engines off. You can see that the bags would be coming off of the plane, but it thinks that we're leaving again, so they're going on. So once that cart is done, we'll end the baggage.
Ground Airbus Alpha Sierra X-Ray 320. I am done with the baggage service.
So then after you're done with the jetway, then after you're done with the jetway, you'll disconnect jetway and turn off the batteries. So thank you everyone for watching today, and hope you enjoyed. See you next time when we're going to be doing another video with some other airliners. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and have a great day.